I think I saw a look of
pain.
Hello and welcome to our wrestling
Perspective.
If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like what you see, give it a thumbs down. In the famous words of Calcula's, what does he say?
Saber cousin.
In this video, we'll be reviewing none other than WWE NXT presents TAKEOVER Phoenix 2019. It was a missed opportunity that they didn't have Fall Out Boy's song Phoenix for this.
No, I think they've made the right decision.
No, anything would have been better than Poppy at the end of the day.
I love Poppy.
Anyway,
Poppy.
let's kick off the video.
To kick off NXT TAKEOVER Phoenix, we had the NXT Tag Team titles on the line, with the champions defending Undisputed Era Kyle O'Reilly and Roddy Strong against the challengers War Raiders, Rowe and Hanson.
Yeah.
Do they actually have full names again, or is it just one names?
I think it's Ray Rowe and then Hanson.
Yeah, okay, anyway. What did you think about the match?
It was best match on the card, honestly.
You reckon?
In my opinion, I enjoyed it very, very, very much. I can't say a bad thing about that match. If anything, it was about time War Raiders showed off all their moves. Because they haven't had much matches to actually showcase that. Fair enough, War Games, but then it's another loss for Undisputed Era. It was disappointing that Bobby Fish didn't come in, that Adam Cole was nowhere to be seen until...
We'll get to Adam Cole later, actually. But if you actually just remember from a live event, Adam Cole and Bobby Fish actually won a contendership match for the tag team titles. Maybe they can go for the belts later on for the next takeover. But it was good though. Both teams got their moves in. Kyle O'Reilly, damn I love Kyle O'Reilly. It was good, but
Best Dago.
Entrance though, what did you think?
Entrance was good. It was actually funny finding out under one of those Viking masks was Sarah Logan.
Yes, found
that
out
was
later
probably the one
that
was off key, because she would have looked at him and been like, oh, they're actually out.
Let's cut to the next match.
In the second match, what was it, Liz?
We had Matt Riddle against Cassius Ohno in their third match so far.
Oh no, it's a trilogy when it didn't need to be.
Well, what did you think about the match?
It was good, but another loss for Cassius. And with this whole thing, welcome committee, if you've given him the whole hardcore holy bootleg gimmick, why hasn't he actually made a proper effort? He defeated Keith Lee.
That was actually a pretty big win.
That was a very big win.
Very big.
Where did that happen? That was on NXT. Things that, like, if you're to the WWE network and you know all of that, but for a fresh comer to subscribe and then just see Cassius lose, I'm like, alright, well, this is going to be the guy that always loses with the long hair that looks like a baseball.
So, would you put Cassius in the same category, though, as your Tyler Breeze and your Ty Dillingers? Or would you say no, because that means he'd have to be on every takeover?
No, because NXT TakeOver, Tyler Breeze was a very big factor. If anything, he's like an Adam Rose.
Oh.
But with a bit more stamina.
Fun fact though, I don't think he's ever won a takeover match.
No, I don't.
Is this actually? I think this is his third takeover, isn't it?
He wasn't even in a North American scene, so.
He actually, you would have thought he would have been in the inaugural. But back to the match though, I thought it was actually fine. Especially, didn't he bite Riddle's toes?
Oh no, it was very
Foot
weird. It was to see this weird sadistic side out of Cassius Ohno, but what can you say at the end of the day? Bro.
Alright, for the third match, we had the next championship match in the North American, NXT North American, with Ricochet defending his championship against Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano.
Yes, he is a local comic book walking strip. Oh, hero was he this time?
Dark Phoenix from the X-Men, I believe.
Dark Phoenix from the X-Men. I don't know who the Dark Phoenix from the X-Men
Okay,
is.
Jean Grey. The one that was dating Cyclops.
Oh, fair enough. Now I understand. Anyway, we'll continue on, and then Ricochet, what hero was he? No, that's right, he was actually Spider-Man.
Or he's just himself. He's supposed to be a superhero. He's like what Neville was supposed to be until Neville hurt himself in a match against Chris Jericho on Raw. The more you know.
It'd be very, very cool to find out who came up with the whole him putting his hands in the air and the lights going like that.
For a second, I thought you were going to say Tanahashi.
Match was good, but it was a lot on the whole thing when you were whole bragging that Johnny Gargano is not a Mr. Takeover type of guy, but he's been there. He dominated. Like, really dominated in this match, making...
Was it a one-sided match?
Ricochet has had a very short reign as it is.
It
as
was.
a North American
But I think
champion.
they're planning something bigger for him, though. I don't know, me personally, I actually thought that was the best match. It's hard to say it was better than the tag. I personally thought it was. Ricochet got all his flippity in. Gargano, just him battling between, should he do this, should he do that. At the end, he did it.
No Tommaso.
It was good, but just the storytelling there of, the exposed concrete. No mat. Great storytelling. And Gargano finally wins a takeover. Has he won a takeover since DIY? No.
He's starting to click. In the semi-main event, we saw for the NXT Women's Championship, we saw the undefeated Bianca Belair, Fresh Princess of Belair.
She's on her own.
Yeah, against the world.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
Neither do I. So she went up against the defending champion in a the only two-time NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler.
Wait, did she get like this?
No, I'm not even going to attempt it. I keep looking like the Illuminati.
No, I look like DDP.
Anyway, match was good. I actually thought that Bianca's hair was actually going to completely fall out of her hair bun at one point. And her using that as a weapon, come on, there has to be regulation. She's actually got jewels in her. That's not just hair anymore, that's an actual freaking weapon.
Yeah, but what about that spot though when Shayna actually pulled the hair to the ring post?
Missed opportunity when Shayna didn't use the hair to choke her out, but...
Plot twist, it's a wig.
Jasmina Duke and Marina Shafir.
Birth to MMA fighters. That's not Ronda Rousey. Good match.
It was good.
I actually thought it was the weakest match on the card. Probably one of the weakest women's matches as well. That's not a dig. I'm not Sam Roberts. I'm not going to dig about Bianca Belair.
We don't have many females that are just going to rise to the occasion and take down Shayna Baszler at this point because there's no females actually at her level. It would probably be nice to see NXT UK versus NXT type of thing just for the meantime so they can build up all these people.
Still going to call it Dakota Kai to win the belt.
And in the main event of NXT TAKEOVER PHEONIX 2019, we saw none other than the former champion himself, Aleister Black, get finally back into the scene that he got lost from for so long time when he didn't even lose the belt. He is none other going up against the Psycho, the sour cream and chive guy, Tommaso Ciampa, the NXT champion, and it was on the line.
I thought it dragged out too much.
So you just like this whole intro for the actual match?
Yeah. Yeah, it just wasn't necessary.
It was good to see it go for that long, just for the pure fact if it is Aleister Black's last showing, why not?
Probably his last takeover, because we did find out later he will be appearing on the weekly NXT episode.
And will he be going into the Rumble? We don't know.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. I actually thought the more interesting aspect of it wasn't the match itself, but the aftermath.
No Johnny. Until after the end of the match.
But the interesting part though, when Johnny and him were kind of celebrating, what did Johnny do before he went off the air? Staring at Goldie. He
was staring at the gold.
He wants the belt. He doesn't care about the red strap.
Overall for NXT presents TakeOver Phoenix 2019. Missed opportunity having the Fallout Boy song Phoenix. Besides what he's saying.
Yuck.
It was actually weird not seeing Velveteen Dream on the card, besides now seeing him with an entourage with women and nameplate and all that extra type of scenes happened on YouTube. And my internet's garbage, so buffered for a long while.
I knocked when I saw Triple H. That was a highlight of my NXT TakeOver.
I honestly thought they would have had like a Jaina Rock or like a Triple H sitting
in the attendance.
Exactly.
Who did we get? We got Pete Dunne and Rhea Ripley, didn't we?
No, we got Pete Dunne and Tony Storm.
Close enough. No, I'm joking. I love Tony Storm.
Anyway, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. And in the famous words of Coke,
Sup, cousin.